today is June 4th, first Friday. Today we will be trading NFP. All right. NFP is an event that happens every first Friday of the month. It releases all the data from the previous month and corrects the market or advances the market to new levels. So, with that being said, earlier in the week, as discussed and analyzed, we did take our trade from the uppermost point, the highest point of the week. So, with that being said, we were able to take profit this morning. All right, we took the trade from here down. Now, being where we're at now is now a level in which I believe is going to stand firm. Maybe not for a long period of time, but for an intraday situation, I believe we're going to see some reversals here in the market. So let's go ahead and dive right in. As discussed, this is First Friday. We will be experiencing NFP. NFP drops every Friday at 8:30. Every first Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I am Pacific time, so as you see, it's 4:17 a.m. We got about an hour and 13 minutes before we see the NFP take effect in the market. So let's go ahead and prepare to analyze our situation and see what we're going to come up with today. If we go into the daily chart. All right, let me go ahead and get a fresh chart up here. All right, so here on the daily chart, I'm actually going to walk out my oscillator down here at the bottom. I'm going to put in my color-coded RSI. And I set my RSI period here on 10. Let me go ahead and fix this for us. Having to edit the RSI just momentarily. All right, now let me put my levels in there. Now, as far as the levels, 60, 50, 40, I also add in the 80 and 20. Oh, one moment, let me get that right for us. Let's do 65, 35, 50, 80, 20. All right. Let me make a few more edits here, and then we'll be good to go. I'm actually just going to override this. There we go. So we have it here. All right, going back to the Euro USD, let's go ahead and get our shit together. All right, so here is the Euro USD. So let's go ahead and get down in here, analyze on an intraday time credit on an intraday basis, because we know we're at the bottom of the week. So with that being said, we don't have to do too much advanced high time frame because we know where we're at in the cycle. So coming from the bottom, let's go ahead, like I said, and analyze this current intraday situation. All right, if we look at yesterday, we came down here to the low, we formed this low here. So let's go ahead and level that off. As you see, that level right there is actually yesterday's low of the day. All right, so there's our base resistance level. All right, then from that base resistance level, we have that high that we set here. So let's go ahead and hit that level as well. All right, got that locked in. Now from here, we see price move downwards here. All right, so now this is our support level. This level here created the new current low of the day. So NFP is going to be trading off of this level right here. All right, it's the current low of the day. Now this is the 30-minute chart. So if we look here on the 30-minute chart, we see that that level here at the low of the day is now beginning to form solid and hold. So onto the 5-minute chart down here on the lower time frame, this is what we're looking at down here at the low of the day. Let's go ahead and hit this low level here on the 5-minute chart, which is here. As you see, this level has already been retested, low of the day. Now, for the upside of the range that's formed here at the low of the day, we have a range here. All right. Overall, let's go ahead and box out that entire range. All right. So here's the range that we're working with currently here at the low of the day. Now, inside this range, we do see several levels as well. Here we have a low. Let's go ahead and hit that. What I'm doing when I copy and paste is just making sure I have a straight line. All right. So now, as you see, from the low of the day, we are beginning to now push up. Okay. So I have no doubt in my mind, looking at this chart situation, that we'll be going to the top of this range here. As you see, we got 1, 2, 3, triple top. So if we come back, we're likely not going to stall out. We're just going to run straight through it. Again, NFP is in about an hour now, about 68 minutes to be exact. And from this point on, I believe we're going to start to see and push towards this high of the day up here. All right. That is the analysis for the NFP done on Euro USD. Again, the same analysis techniques that I use on one chart can be used on all of them. I use the same strategy. I'm very strict to my strategy and my chart reading methods. I use the same methods on every chart. All right, so that's the analysis done here for the Euro USD. Let's go look at USD CAD. I also have a position in over here. Okay, now based on the analysis that we did previously earlier in the week, as you see, we were able to achieve our TP on our buy from here to here. Already took profit. Now, if you see, we've already had this zone identified, so we already knew price was coming back in here to retest it. We got that retest, and now we see the rejection. So all we had to do was take profit and now go back the other way. We're trading with the banks, not against the banks. Remember that. Always trade. We're trading with the banks, not against the banks. We are not retail traders. We are institutional traders trading at a retail level. All right. So let's move forward with this analysis here on the 4-hour time frame. We see that resistance here in this yellow box has stood true for us. And now we're shifting off of that box. Let's go in here to the 1 hour. Here's the 1 hour. Notice how this is the high of the day. My position is clutch, very, very, very precise. Let's go in here to the 30-minute chart. Here again, the high of the day. Coming off of that level. Let's go into the 15-minute chart. Here's the 15-minute chart and the full rejection from the high. So now, looking at this chart, let's go ahead and analyze a few of these levels in here. All the current peak was here from yesterday. This is the high of the week as well. All right, we have a dip and a support. This right here is currently holding as the low of the day. All right, so we zoom in a little more. Here we have structure. Oh, let me go ahead and measure the trend out. Here we have structure. We're going to break down and crash. All right, here's some structure. If I drag this all the way across, look at where the structure lies. Okay. So now let's go into the 5-minute. Here's the 5 minute. As you see, we're breaking down. So with that being said, let's pull out the Fibonacci and get some points and levels here. Swing low to the swing high. Now, we're not going to this swing high. We're going to the first initial swing high of this trend. We got an uptrend here. So we literally stopped here. This is just the retest. The Fibonacci set. So here we have our levels. As you see, they match up perfectly with what we did with our eyeballs. That is confirmation that we did our analysis correct, ladies and gentlemen. So here from the USD CAD, we are selling that guy. Let's go do another. Let's go check out gold. Here's gold. As you see, we broke out of the range. We were able to achieve our TP down there at 1850. Yes, we got all of these tips. So hopefully you guys are following along because we got all of that. All right, now as you see, we bottomed out right here. And if we use yesterday's low, here's yesterday's low. As you see, we dipped down there, trap traders, and now we're reversing. All right, and we should be coming back up into this level here. Now let me show you something with the Fibonacci. Fibonacci, we're going to go from the swing high of this swing to the low. Go all the way to the low down here. Now we have our points. As you see, the 50 and the 68 are now our current targets, right in this level here. All right. Let's go do some more. Do another one. Let's do another one. What do we want to do now? Let's look at New Zealand. Okay, here's New Zealand. New Zealand also paid us well. We were able to achieve our TP from the upside here. All right, you see we bottomed out in our previous resistance zone, our previous support zone, which is here, that we previously did in our analysis. And now let's go to the 1 hour. As you see here on the 1 hour, we're already beginning to push that trend up. Here's the low, and we're beginning to push that trend up there. It's going to the 30 minute. 30 minutes, the trend is showing firm and strong. Here's the initial, one of the highs from this particular trend that have now become support, old resistance, new support, and the current intraday trend. And here we go with the support. Let's go to the 15 minute. Here's the 15 minute prime. Let's go ahead and drop a little penny here and just sit the monitor and watch our trade play out. Stop loss is going to go right here below structure. TP, let's find the TP. TP is going to be, let's use our Fibonacci for this one. We're going to go from this swing high to this swing low. Here we got it. Now our TP is likely going to be the 50 or the 61.8. We may even come all the way back up here. If you look, there's previous structure that falls right there on the 78% retracement. All right. So, bam, bam. There are the 4 trades that we will be preparing for today during NFP. If you're catching this training late, just review for future references. Again, all strategies are universal against all charts and data accumulated using Japanese candlesticks. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you guys inside of the currency matrix.